Well, hello again. It is tea time with Key. So how y'all doing? So yesterday's video, because I added music, it did not it didn't load, it didn't upload. So I uploaded today. So actually there'll be two videos today. The one from yesterday talking about my coming out story, and the one for today. So I decided to just start naming my segments Tea Time with Key. So I'm drinking my favorite tea again. Now, Bigelow, as much of this tea as I drink by y'all, which is the English grade, which is awesome. I need some sponsorship. Yeah. Anyway, so this is not sponsored by Bigelow. Anyway, so I had a very interesting topic come up yesterday with a group of women that I talked to, and the conversation was about somebody feeling uncomfortable about being around a person because of their sexual orientation. Let me get my tea sip on for this one. It's piping hot for real, because that tea just got through steeping. So let me tell you, I identify as a lesbian. My wife, I would say she's more of a soft stud or a stem sometimes, because sometimes she likes to be a little girly, but not much, because she still mixes it up or whatever. But this is my thing, and I'm just gonna keep it raw 100. And if anybody wants to know about my earrings, I got these at Earth Tones in Little 5 Points here in Atlanta, Georgia. That's my girl. I try to go down there as often as I can. I haven't been down in a while, so I need to step up my game maybe this weekend. But it's Pride weekend here in Atlanta. There's a lot of stuff going on here in Atlanta this weekend, so as usual. Anyway, I've been here through the week helping out, and my wife had midterms, so she went back to South Carolina, and that is where we live in South Carolina, for those who don't know. So she's on her way here. She doesn't know that I know that she's on the road. That's what you get for using Snap, baby. I know what you're doing. Anyway, so this is my thing with that. Just because somebody is gay, homosexual, whatever the term that you want to carry or say that you are, or how you identify, does not mean that you want everybody of that same gender. Like, just because I'm a lesbian doesn't mean that I want every woman that I see. And I don't think people understand that, because some people treat it as if it's a disease. Now, to each his own, how you may feel about the lifestyle. I don't push my lifestyle on people. Like, I know how my mother feels about it. I know how my father feels about it. And I have friends that are straight and some that are not. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't push my sexuality on people. But that irks the hell out of me. Point blank period. That people feel like, oh, just because she says she's a lesbian, she must be looking at me. No, boo-boo. People, just like when you are in a heterosexual relationship, you have a type, you have what you look for. It's the same. It's the same. Wifey gonna be upset because I got her little glasses on. They cute on me. Anyway, now I'm not gonna say that there aren't women or men. I can't speak for the men, but I can't say that there are women who don't just, you know, because yeah, I'm gonna sleep with this woman, I'm gonna sleep with that woman, whatever. That's your option. But that does not mean that every woman wants either your woman, or every man wants your man, or wants you. None of that. People still have preferences. Like my first girlfriend, she was a soft stud. I had a friend who really liked me. She was a soft stud. I have just been drawn to studs. Now, not really hard, aggressive studs, but then my second girlfriend, she was a aggressive femme, like really aggressive. She was more aggressive than I am, and I'm semi-aggressive, but it really was like a turnoff for me, along with her craziness. I have to give you the story of my crazy ex-girlfriend from New York. And yeah, anyway, that's another topic. Let me sip some tea on that. Okay, so anyway, when people, it's no different than racism. It's still discrimination. Okay, you don't have to accept my lifestyle, but I will not allow you to disrespect me because of your own views and opinions. Another thing that bothers me too is the questions. So what do y'all do? Well, hell, what do y'all do? I dated men all the way up to 2012. I have a daughter who's 26 years old. So even though women would hit on me, or I would, have thoughts sometime, but then I would fight those thoughts due to, religious views that I was raised up on. But when it actually happened, like, it felt so right. I had a male cousin, when I told him, he was like, oh yeah, because your choices in men have been horrible. So yes, I could really see that. I had another friend that's like, I could see that. People that worked for a long time, was questioning behind my back. I heard about it, like, is she gay? Is she straight or whatever? Because I didn't really talk to people. But at the end of the day, you love who you love, and love is love. I just happen to love my wife. And women, it was the thing or whatever that made me feel like I had actually got on the path of where I should have been when it came to relationships. Now, don't get me wrong. Some people like, oh, did you go to that way because you were hurt by men? Hell yeah, I was hurt by men. I had an ex-husband that was fucking abusive. Now, that's a whole nother video about domestic violence, this is the month for it. And I will share that story maybe tomorrow. But that is not why that I decided to date women, because of all the bad relationships I have been through with men. I'm truly a lover, and I give my all, and it's like I've dealt with it with a woman, and I've dealt with a man. Some, like a couple of girls that I dealt with before I got really into a relationship or whatever, wasn't no different than some of the guys that I dated. Had the same characteristics. So then that's when I had to sit down with myself and say, okay, what are you doing wrong? Why do you keep leading yourself down this road? So I had to pull myself back in and know what I will and won't accept. I mean, just like with my wife, we started dating. We both had an understanding that we didn't want a relationship, but we wound up in a damn relationship. And then we broke up. And then we got back together. And then we got married. We just realized that we loved each other and we wanted to be with each other. So, I mean, and she was married to a man and had never thought about dating women, but it came about. And because she dressed like a guy, she's comfortable dressing in men's clothes, people automatically identified her as gay. Now, this is my thing. To me, that's another stereotype. Just because you are comfortable in those type of clothes does not say that you are gay. That just means that you're comfortable in your skin. That's comfortable with how you present yourself. You don't have to always be girly just to be girly. I've seen girls who are tomboyish, as you would say, and they have a whole baby and a husband and all that, but the husbands are comfortable with it. So when my wife was married, her husband was comfortable with her way. So then when she was presented to the lifestyle, her view on it was different. And maybe I can have a sit down, have her on my channel to kind of tell how she felt once she came into the lifestyle, because both of us was fairly new in the lifestyle when we met each other. So when people come with questions, and I have a cousin who said it the best, that sometimes it's not so much of you being in a same-sex relationship. People want to question the sex of it. Okay, so if you take away the sex out of your thought of what we do, the relationships are no different than a heterosexual relationship. You still have the same problems. You have the ups, the downs, the arguments, the get along, the come up, whatever. Nothing changes. Only thing that's different is that you are actually with the same sex. So my thing is, I feel like everybody should identify how they choose to identify, and nobody should discriminate against them for that. If you are comfortable with who you are, in the skin that you're in, fuck what everybody else got to say. Be you, do you, be happy. Point blank, period. And that's my tea on that. But I'm in this boring ass training. I'm telling you, I'm so ready for this shit to be over. But I thought I'd just come to y'all today and give another video with the Tea Time with Key. I'm going to show my wife up since she want to have her little funky channel. And I hope she watches this, which I know she will. But I'm calling her out because we had a channel together. And, you know, sometimes I get a little petty with her and I like deleted our videos. So now she doesn't want to bring our videos back to life now that we're married. This is when we were just in a relationship. And she wasn't never even for YouTube. And like all of a sudden now, I'm going to have my own YouTube channel and I'm going to be motivating people. What the hell ever. Bring it on. Let's do this. Let's see who get them views. Let's see who get all the subscriptions, because I'm all about the life. Let's do this. So this your girl Diversify/Key, better known as Miss Moore, coming to you again. And I will see y'all guys tomorrow. Let me get back on this training because the money is waiting. That's how I pay them bills. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.